Due to COVID-19, here are 5 benefits you might be eligible for if you're a Canadian citizen, like I am. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and create your MyCRA account on the CRA website and set up your direct deposit. This will ensure that you get all of your payments on time, and who doesn't want that? I know I do. For your convenience, I have provided a link in the description box below. Number 1. The first benefit that all Canadians should be aware of is your EI benefit, which stands for Employment Insurance. And you are eligible for this benefit if you have been terminated
Finish him!
from your employment. And this does not mean that you have left your job voluntarily.
Okay, boss, it's Corona, man. It's crazy out there. I quit. Peace out, my dude.
Due to COVID-19, our Canadian government has made some changes. If you were eligible for EI under $500 a week, you would get bumped up to $500. However, if you are eligible for over $500 a week, it goes down to $500. Number 2, CERB, which stands for Canadian Emergency Relief Benefit, which starts on April the 6th, 2020. Please know that if you apply for EI, you do not qualify for this loan. However, most Canadians have applied and received funds for both, which is currently an issue in my opinion. As a taxpayer myself, especially not being able to qualify for any of these benefits that I mentioned, I'm personally concerned at how laid back our government is about handling the whole situation about overpaying people with both EI and CERB. Where are they getting all this money from? From our pockets. That's where, and you should be concerned too. More benefits paid out equates to more taxes paid by you and me too. On the other hand, I would like to applaud our government for their speed in reacting to this pandemic. Hashtag Trudeau, good job. I have read that people received their funds in 2 days after application. Now that's impressive. So to people who really need it, good for you. So to apply for this loan, if your birthdays fall in these months, this is the date that you apply for the Canadian Emergency Relief Benefit. January to March, you apply on April the 6th. April to June, you apply on April the 7th. July to September, April the 8th. October to December, April the 9th. And to qualify for this loan, you must be working at least 10 hours or less a week. Working but making less than $2,000 a month, then you would get on this benefit. So you can apply too. University and college students are eligible as well, so please check with your provincial institute. Number 3, if you're a student, the BC government has recently invested $3.5 million emergency financial assistance thanks to the Ministry of Advanced Education. I'm personally a BCIT student myself, and it has been announced to us that BCIT received $140,000 of those $3.5 million. It is important to note that if your employment status is student, you do not qualify for EI or CERB. That being said, many Canadians have applied for all 3 and received funds from all 3 sources. So how do you qualify? On your university or post-secondary website, look for COVID Emergency Student Response Fund or something along those lines. You'll fill out the form, and I assume that it's going to be the same for other institutes in the Lower Mainland as well, similar to BCIT. Number 4, deferred car insurance, mortgage, and student loan debt payments. So deferred car insurance payments, ICBC is currently offering customers the option to defer their monthly insurance payments for up to 90 days with no penalty to support those facing financial hardships at this time. This deferral will be available to customers already on a monthly auto plan payments for up to 90 days. ICBC previously allowed for only a single deferral of 30 days, but now they bumped it up to 90. And you can use the hotline 1-800-665-6442 to file in your application for this deferral. In my case, I actually bought a yearly plan for my insurance, so unfortunately this deferral won't work for me as I already paid ICBC the money for the year. Moving on to mortgage payments, this might be different depending on each individual. Therefore, I recommend you speak with your mortgage agent about this. However, you might be eligible to defer your mortgage payments for up to 90 days. Student loan. Student loan repayment will be suspended until September 30th, 2020. If you are registered for a pre-authorized debit, they will be automatically stopped, so you do not have to do anything. Isn't that great? If you're making payments by check or other means, you are not required to make payments during the suspension period. So interest will not be charged to borrowers on their student loans from March 30th, 2020 to September 30th, 2020. Take advantage of it. Use it to invest in the stock market. We'll talk about it in a separate video. So number 5, spend time with your loved ones. It is important to always look on the bright side of things. Your cup can be either half empty or half full. Take this time at home to catch up with friends, family members that you haven't seen in a long time. Give them a call. A song by Love titled Modern Loneliness illustrated it quite well. Thanks for watching.